What's going on, everybody? It's your boy QuestX coming back at you once again. This is going to be a response video to 78 Sports TV. He did an excellent video talking about Andre Ward, being that he broke Sergey Kovalev. And he also did another video that involved Ward where it was to talk about the fall of HBO boxing. I'm going to leave a link in the description to both of these videos. Go check it out. And he asked the question, what should Ward do? His contract is coming to an end with Rock Nation. Since, HBO has been completely disrespectful and disregarding of Andre Ward and his precious talent in boxing, he shouldn't fight on HBO again. And I happen to agree with him on that. HBO has shown a complete disrespect for Andre Ward in every way. When you have such a boxing mind like Andre Ward, you should at least want to keep him on the payroll to discuss boxing, much like Showtime does with Paulie Malignaggi. I believe Paulie Malignaggi is an excellent boxing purist and boxing mind, and Showtime understands that, and that's why they give him the platform to cultivate that talent. HBO doesn't do that, and we know why. Okay, but that's not what this is about. So what should Andre Ward do? As an Andre Ward fan, and everybody knows that I'm a diehard Andre Ward fan, I would personally like Andre Ward because he is such a tough negotiator at the negotiation table. I feel Andre Ward needs to be his own boss. And the unfortunate catch-22 about that situation is that Andre Ward, unfortunately, does not sell tickets. He doesn't sell tickets. And I feel like that sucks, A, and B, it shouldn't be reflective of his talent in the ring. It's just he doesn't have what Floyd Mayweather had, which was a persona. Most of the time in boxing, if you notice, when they're trying to advertise a fighter, they advertise a persona. Okay, either this guy's the mean animal, like James Kirkland was being at one point by HBO promoted as being the animal in the ring, the relentless killer in the ring. To you had Manny Pacquiao when he first came into the game. He was this hurricane that was unstoppable force. Then he was always put on the protagonist side, okay, of the promotion game. Floyd Mayweather, he cultivated being the bad boy, being the villain, and he was able to harness and be that guy who could sell fights. Andre Ward is not that type of guy. Andre Ward is a businessman. Andre Ward, and I think the biggest reasons why I like Andre Ward so much and I gravitate towards him so much as a person and as a fighter is because we're both one and the same. Andre Ward doesn't try to jump up and down and become a caricature. That's not who he is. What you see is what you get with Andre Ward. And unfortunately, in sports media, sports entertainment, that doesn't sell. Unless you're you're really into the technical nuances of boxing the way I am, the way many of my friends are, and the way many of the people on YouTube boxing, they are, you're really not going to gravitate to Andre Ward. So what Andre Ward needs to do, in my opinion, is he needs to get that undisputed title under his name. And here's why. Because if he branches out and he goes out on his own now, he's not going to have enough clout at the negotiation tables. Because guys are not going to want to deal with him. They can just brush him off and say he's Andre Ward, whatever, we're not going to deal with him. And he's not going to get the better financial deals. Andre Ward needs right now, I think he needs to stay with Rock Nation. Because Rock Nation has done him pretty good so far. He hasn't had any issues, at least that I know of. Not like he had issues with Dan Goossen, the late, great Dan Goossen. But he, so far, from what I can tell, he's had it pretty good with Rock Nation. But I want Andre Ward to do is go on his own, because I feel that if he does that, but he cannot go on his own without Undisputed attached to him. And here's the reason why I give this. If he doesn't have something to come to the table, like, listen, I respect Andre Ward for what he did in the Super 6, but that was the Super 6, okay? He's now light heavyweight. He has to have something that says he's undeniable at the negotiation table. You cannot turn him away. He is going to be the boss. He is going to maximize his dollars. So for me, I think he needs to, this is why I feel, and I know some people may disagree, may agree. I think he should concede to everything Adonis Stevenson wants. Now you may say that, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy, Q. Here's why. I know that Andre Ward will technically decimate Adonis Stevenson. That is a victory in the bag. A one-handed fighter will never beat a boxing genius. That is facts. That's facts. Okay, this is an equation that has been solved since boxing has been ever has existed. Okay, Adonis Stevenson is not going to beat Andre Ward. So for my position is concede to everything that Adonis Stevenson wants. Get him in that ring, get that belt, branch out on your own. Because again, I don't think a lot of people see this as well. Ward is greatly respected amongst his peers. He's greatly respected amongst many boxing writers who are true fans of the sport. And I feel that if Ward were to go out on his own, if he were to establish his own boxing promotion company, I feel Ward would have a lot of the young guys follow him. Because, you know, the newer generation and even the current generation of fighters, when you hear them talk about Andre Ward, when you even, better yet, if you ever go to any of the interviews on YouTube and you see fighters in the presence of Andre Ward, when he's speaking, look at the other fighters. They understand and know when there's a person who's been in the game who understands this game. He doesn't just do this game, he understands it. And I feel that Ward would benefit greatly from, not only personally, because he's a very devout family man, that if he were to go out on his own, start his own thing, you know, he could do what was done for him when he went into the gym and Virgil Hunter, you know, helped him and cultivated his talent. But not only that, Ward it's really about showing young men manhood. And I think this would be really good for Ward to do on the later end, you know. But again, like I said, he must be undisputed before he does this. He must. Nobody's going to respect Andre Ward. As you can see, look at how the promotional companies do him now. He has to have something to come to the table with. Do what I said, man. Ward, give in. Concede to anything Adonis Stevenson wants. Okay? But beat his ass. And once you do that, go off on your own. Be your own boss. You've taken care of your money. Ward is not like Floyd Mayweather or a Conor McGregor or, you know, that train wreck and Adrian Broner. He's not sitting up there flashing his money, throwing him up in the air. The man is about substance at every factor in his life. And I feel that what Ward should do next is get Adonis Stevenson in that ring and branch out on his own. You know what I mean? Because he's too good of a talent and boxing mind to be working for somebody else. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. It's your boy QuestX. I am out. Peace.